big round of applause for the great introduction. And give Sandy's son a big round of applause for serving our country. Give it up for John Mellencamp. It is wonderful to be here. You know, for the last several days, all of us have been focused on one of the worst storms in our lifetime, what's been happening on the East Coast. And I know I speak for the country when I say our thoughts and prayers are with those who've lost loved ones, people whose lives have been upended. You know, folks here in Iowa know something about flooding. You remember what happened just a few years ago, and the recovery process is tough. But when I visited New Jersey, I told folks there that everybody all across the country feels the same way. We are going to be with people every step of the way down the long, hard road of recovery. We're going to help them rebuild. We're going to do it together. That's what Americans do. In fact, in the middle of the tragedy, we were also inspired by heroes running into buildings, wading through water, our first responders, our police officers, our firefighters, EMS teams, neighbors helping neighbors cope with tragedy, leaders of different parties working together to fix what's broken. A spirit that says no matter how bad a storm is, no matter how tough times may get, we always bounce back. We're all in this together. We rise or fall as one nation. That's what we believe, and that spirit has guided this country along its improbable journey for 2 centuries now. And it's carried us through the last 4 years. Remember, in 2008, we were in the middle of 2 wars and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. Today, our businesses have created nearly 5.5 million new jobs. The American auto industry is back on top. Home values are on the rise. We're less dependent on foreign oil than any time in the last 20 years. Because of the service and sacrifice of our men and women in uniform, the war in Iraq is over. The war in Afghanistan is winding down. Al-Qaeda is on the run. Osama bin Laden is dead. So we have made real progress, Iowa, these past 4 years. But we're here this evening because we know we've got more work to do. As long as there's a single American who wants a job and can't find one, our job is not done. As long as there are families working harder but falling behind, we've got more work to do. As long as there's a child anywhere in Iowa, anywhere in this country, who's languishing in poverty or barred from opportunity, our fight goes on. Our fight goes on because we know this country cannot succeed without a growing, thriving middle class and strong, sturdy ladders for everybody who's willing to work hard to get into the middle class. Our fight goes on because America's always done best when everybody has a fair shot. Everybody's doing their fair share. Everybody is playing by the same rules. That's what we believed in 2008. That's what we believe today, and that is why I'm running for a second term as President of the United States of America.
This has been a Sunfish production.